All right, for your next activity, you're going to do Halloween symmetry. I want you to notice that there is a center line dividing the pumpkin in half. So half the pumpkin is orange on this side and half the pumpkin is black on this side. So you boys and girls are going to get a chance to participate in Halloween symmetry. What you guys need to know is we're going to talk about space, which is one of our elements of art. And we're going to talk about positive, negative space. So if you notice on our pumpkin example, this side is positive on this, and then the background is negative. On this side, it's the opposite. This black side is the positive, the background is the negative. So that is our space. Now, if we look at principles of design and balance, we can talk about symmetry. Symmetry means if you cut it down the middle, it is the same on both sides. So we're going to look at that, and what you boys and girls are going to get is a practice paper, an orange paper for your final, and then a big sheet of black paper. So our big sheet of black paper, we're going to fold it in half, crease it nice and neat, and if you notice, that is now the same size as our orange sheet. So what we're going to do is put this to the side, and we're going to use our practice paper to make a 1/2 of something. So I have some examples. I have a symmetrical bat. I also have another symmetrical pumpkin. This one is a fun one, a symmetrical skeleton. So what we're going to do is you're just going to draw half of it. So if I folded this skeleton in half on this practice paper, you're going to draw that half of the skeleton. Also, we can do the same to the pumpkin. We could fold the pumpkin in half, and then you're going to draw half of the pumpkin on this side. So you have to decide what you want your subject to be, and you're going to draw half of it on here. When you get that figured out, then I will give you an orange paper, and you're going to make the same half of whatever it is, whether it's a bat or a pumpkin or a skeleton or a Frankenstein. You're going to make half of that. Once you get that done, I do want you, when I give you scissors, you need to save every piece of orange paper. This is important, and I will show you why. So this is an example that I kind of have slid together for the moment. Now, if you notice, I have every piece of that orange paper, but what I am going to do is, if I take this outside border, and I just have it taped to show you boys and girls how this works, I'm going to flip it over on this side, and I'm hoping you can see all of it. And I'm going to line it up on the edge. So there is the border, the outside of the pumpkin. If I take this mouth, which was actually here, and rotate it and flip it on this side, here is the other half of the mouth. Same with the nose. If I flip it over here, it is the same as this half of the nose, and same with the eye. So that's what you boys and girls are going to do. Once you get all the pieces cut out and saved, you're going to use your glue and glue it down carefully. Then we're going to put it in the drying rack to save until it is time to dry it and grate it and then hang it up for display. Remember to please take a picture of your project and submit it on Schoology and Projects Halloween Symmetry. Enjoy making your Halloween designs.